What do you like better, acting or directing? Grey's Anatomy.
I started life as an actor, and I'm really essentially a theatre actor who kind of got pulled into all this TV and film stuff. So that was really like my first love, is the theatre. So then acting on the show is really fun to play the character Owen Hunt. But the directing really adds, for me, something different. It challenges me in a very different way. You have to be much more organised and analytical and, break everything down and really sort of dissect the script in a more global sense than when you're just the actor playing the part. You just care about your one... You have to be very selfish, in a sense, as an actor. You just have to be very focused on your own character's journey and what they want and need and what they're struggling with. Whereas the director, you have to have this overarching, you're kind of in charge of the entire theme of the whole episode. So I think being a director has actually made me a better actor, because I've learned in a way, I'm less selfish now as an actor. I've learned through directing, what my character, what they need my character to do is this now to serve the bigger story.
What do you think is the right girl for Owen, Cristina or Amelia?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of the Cristina and Owen fans are a bit upset that he's gone and, gotten hooked up with Amelia. But, he really loved Cristina, but she didn't want to have kids with him, and he's desperate to be a dad. And she left. She went to Switzerland. You know what I mean? You can't do anything about that. It's not his fault, and he deserves. He's not going to be a monk at that point. For the rest of his life. And just mourn the loss of Cristina. He has to move on and have a life. So I'm happy for him. I think Amelia is great. I think she's a bit nicer to him than Cristina ever was. Cristina was always quite, she was quite. She was in charge of the relationship, let's say. And I think with Owen and Amelia, it's a little bit more level. So I don't know. I think they both are good relationships for him. But Cristina, she just left, man. So, it's tough luck on her.
Besides the wedding, what is the scene with Caterina Scorsone that you like the most?
I loved the scene on the porch of Meredith and Derek's house, I think it was mid-season, just after Owen came back from Iraq. She was about to fall off the wagon and start taking drugs again. And there's this amazing scene on the porch where she just breaks down and he helps her through that moment and is there for her. And it's a long scene, with big monologues. And Owen kind of shares with her what he thinks, having just come back from the war, what he feels life is about and what we're here for. And it was a very sort of quite philosophical scene between the two of them. And it just helped her put the drugs down and walk away from that temptation. So that was a really powerful... I think that was the scene that really cemented Owen and Amelia's relationship right then, that he was really there for her in her darkest moment.
Will you ever see again Owen playing and singing?
I don't know. I mean, that was fun to do that one time in the Christmas episode. That was a long time ago. But you never know. Yeah, we could probably have him have a little jazz band one night or something. It was fun to sing and play in the show, but I don't know if the audience want to see that every week.
Can you do it in real life though? Do you sing? Do you play?
Yeah, play guitar and sing. Do a lot of like old traditional Irish and Scottish music with a bunch of crusty folk musicians. So that's a thing that I love, because I get very homesick for Scotland sometimes. So I love the music from that part of the world.
Do you think Cristina is still thinking about Owen?
Do I think? Yeah, I think she is probably. I often wonder, I wonder if they text each other or, like FaceTime sometimes with each other. Probably not. I think she's quite selfish.